Trades in Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at ASM and a few of the coins to get the night started. Well, let's get it started. Take a look at ASM. ASM still holding it under the 786. Actually got some decent price action at 0.0714. Definitely looking at some lower price action at this point. We did lose the support at 0.0871 and started making some moves to the downside. So how low can we go? ASM in the beginning, we started out around about 7 cents. So definitely looking at an awesome price for some accumulation. Definitely loving that, and couldn't come at a better time. So, loving this price action. Definitely loving the lower prices, and we're still not out of the woods yet. So BTC could possibly do some dippy action still, and but there is speculation that we could get a good bounce and basically get some sideways action. So that's kind of how basically how it's looking at tonight. But as far as right now, ASM's looking at some lower price action. We definitely got to come back up over the 786 at 0.1079. ASM's been at pretty much averaged around between 0.08 and 0.09. So basically could be getting some sideways action as well. So the market's basically 50-50 at this point, and we're just remaining to see what happens with BTC. So keep an eye on BTC. Definitely looking at this price action here. I know ASM's got a lot of updates coming up and such, so definitely got to keep an eye out on that as far as release dates and such. So definitely keeping an eye on some awesome price action on ASM. So as far as breakout action to the top, we still got to get over that 0.1844, start making some moves to the upside, but definitely got to get back over and grab some support at the 786 to definitely get back on that bullish trend. So a lot of the coins are just basically waiting around for BTC's next move. So keep an eye on that. So you always got to remember that this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always have to do what's right for you. So good luck for everybody on ASM. We're gonna move on up to MDT. MDT is looking like basically been. We're just gonna go to the to the year chart, because basically a lot of these coins are coming back down to the 618s and the 786 on the long run. So definitely once we start making some moves back up to the upside, we'll start getting onto those shorter time frames and start looking for those moves up to the upside. But as far as the long-term run, it looks like it's basically coming down to the 618 at 0.0738. Possibly could get a bounce, consolidation, and that next move up. But a lot of the coins have been pulling back down to that 786, especially with BTC being so dippy. So definitely got to keep that 0.05 on the table as well for some decent support, consolidation, and that next move up. If we do lose support there, it's at that point where we're like, how low can you go? So definitely looking for some awesome prices and some accumulation on MDT. So we definitely got to keep an eye on some price action here. Got some good curvature here. So keep an eye on that with that. But as far as MDT moves up to the upside, as far as breakout action, we definitely got to get over this 0.1614 and start making some moves to the upside. So keep an eye on that price action and keep an eye on BTC. Everybody in MDT, good luck. We're going to move up to COV. COV is coming in at 0.0897, which is definitely an awesome sale. As far as COVs come in, COVs got a little definitely definitely got a trend going on its own. It's got these little kick ups here, kick up pumps, and bouncing off the top, doing some sideways action. The 786 was holding for quite some time at the 0.1059, and it basically finally when BTC was doing some dippy action, basically lost support there at the 786, and we did have some pullback down to the 0.00883. Looks like we did have when BTC had that little last giga pump up to that little bull trap that slapped in there real quick. That last little scream for help there. So definitely gave a lot of the coins a big pump action, and probably sucked in quite a few people right in this area. And then we came back down to the downside at 0.0883. So definitely got to keep an eye out on those. When we're right there at the support and BTC's being sideways, got to look out for those traps that come in. So but definitely looking for those lower price actions. So trying to buy in here better price here. Way better price here. So, definitely got to keep an eye out for those lower prices. But you know, you always got to remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So, uh, as far as price action to the upside, we still got to get over that. Let's see, 0.1483. Start making moves to the upside, and get through this resistance at 0.1555 and start making some moves up towards this 1.16777 for some accumulation in that next leg up. So keep an eye on that. You know, as BTC continues to go sideways, you know, I'm sure that some of the, you know, the coins will start to get bullish and start making some moves up. But you know, until then, you know, we're just everything just basically waits for BTC to stabilize out, and if we're doing a sideways trend, you know, a lot of the coins can start trying to catch up at that point, you know, and you know, we just got to keep an eye on that. A lot of, you know, news is going back and forth 50-50 on both sides as far as BTC being bullish and BTC being bearish. So we definitely got to keep an eye on the news, and you know, always research all the projects that you're looking into. So but yeah, definitely looking for some lower prices on COV, and I'm definitely loving that price action here. So definitely doing some accumulating at these lower prices and waiting on some, you know, could possibly get some lower prices. You know, it's wishful thinking, but I'm set and ready for that. So but that's my game plan as far as you know, coming into crypto. Definitely trying to get those lower prices, and when I do, definitely awesome. So uh, definitely preparing for those next moves up once we start getting some moves to the upside. So definitely keep an eye on that price action. As far as COV, we're going to move up to Jasmy. Jasmy's got a good price at 0.0695. Basically been, you know, came under that 786 as well. Tried to make it up a couple times, and you know, got denied and started having some pullback. You know, we put some lower prices on the table as far as the last video. You know, if we do lose this micro fib support here, definitely looking at this 0.0495 for some accumulation, and then that next leg up. We definitely, as far as moves to the upside, we definitely got to get back up on the 786 at 0.0935, get some good support, and start making our way up through this 618 at 0.1280. Once we get some support up there, we can start looking at those next legs up. So we definitely got to get up to we definitely got to get over 0.2065, and as far as breakout action, we got to get over this 0.2550. Get some support and start making that next leg up. So keep an eye on that. As far as Jasmy, you know, Jasmy was making some pretty decent moves, but BTC was like, no, not right now. So, you know, definitely loving this accumulation, and yeah, definitely keep an eye on these prices. So for everybody in Jasmy and the coins, everybody in Jasmy, COV, MDT, and ASM, good luck. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always have to do what's right for you. So we'll do some follow-up videos tomorrow as far as the projects go, see where we're at, and you always have a good afternoon, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.